Okay, so you'll be learning how to use the trim function here. And so this is I create this short just this brief um text. I already filled this up so that you'll be able to see how to use the trim function. So these are texts that are created with spaces before them and after them. And so some of them have spaces after, some have spaces before. And so yeah. Now without space, if you want to clear out all of this space, you are going to use the trim function. And the trim function, you select the particular thing you want, which is A1, A2, then it removes all of the spaces, right? So if you drag these all down, you are going to see it removes all of these spaces. But then to be sure that, so that to just give you a visual of what has changed there. So before, I want to count the length of this text here, which is equal to, I want to say the length of the very first text before while it was having a space, right? The length is 8, and I'm going to do that to every other ones there, which is James, Clanbruns, Bode, Phillips, James Clare, and all of that. Now after it, what happens there? So we want to see what happens after. We want to be sure it's maybe something changed or not. And you see it's saying this is 5 now, which is after you've cleared it. After you've cleared all of the space, it's saying this one now is 5, which is out obviously, right? So what happens is it's going to remove the space before and after the text and only leave one space between. So it's going to leave only one space between. Now you see this is two spaces here. There are two spaces in here. So when I had the space, the count increased here before, but then it removed it and only make sure it's only bringing in just it's the space that is required, right? So that is why you see it's not changing. That's after you've applied this to it. So after you've applied the trim function to it. So this is basically how to use the trim function, and then it's basically meant to remove spaces before and after your text and also return only one space between text. So it's a very good way for you to be able to clean up your data and all of that. So thank you very much.